Hey, baby. Where are we today?
Hauz Khas village.
Hauz Khas village. We did come here twice when we lived here.
One it was on my birthday and another it was, I don't know, it was something we just came.
Yeah, it was one of our first big dates after we got married. Was we came here, we ate at like the recycle bar, and or that was your birthday. It was Cafe Imperfecto that we ate at, like our first real big date here. Namaste dosto. आज की video हम Hauz Khas में हैं. I haven't been to Hauz Khas in years, not since I lived here. And even then, I couldn't come at all in 2020 since, you know, I lived here through the lockdown, through the pandemic, and I had so much I wanted to do before I left and moved back to the US, and this was one of the places that I love to go to. This is one of my happy places in Delhi, and I'm very grateful to be back. Ciao. Before I actually started the channel properly, I never had a chance to make a full video here, as we came, most of the time we came before I actually started the channel. And I've got some video footage from one of the times we visited here, and I've got a bunch of pictures and portraits I did of Anu. I haven't done a proper video for the channel here, so, and I'm hoping that it's not going to rain. The forecast was calling for a lot of rain, and we were supposed to come yesterday, and it rained out. It rained a lot yesterday. If I remember right, this too was open last time we came here. I think I got some video and photos of that. कबूतर जी कैसे हो? Lizard? Lizard? It's dark. Deep dark. Scaredy. There's one right there. Oh, there's a bat. Right there. There's a bunch of them right up here. More bats. All the bats. Mazaya.
This place is basically for couples.
Oh?
Girlfriend, boyfriend, not the married one. Couples who come here and do.
They come here to kiss.
Yeah.
Why do they have to come here to kiss?
None of their parents know they are here. You cannot kiss.
In India, they can't do it publicly.
Yeah, so they come here. You will see they are hiding in the corners, hugging and kissing. So it's basically a couple of hotspot.
really glad it didn't rain today. Yesterday it was coming down so heavily we would have had a really miserable time. But today, it's absolutely beautiful out today. It's not too hot, it's nice and peaceful here. A little crowded, but you know, I can't blame anybody for wanting to come out and enjoy the temperate weather today. So it's extremely nice for Delhi this time of year. A little humid, but hey, it's Delhi, it's always humid. Looks like they are doing some restoration work on a lot of these. Oh, it feels good to be back. Yeah, I'm gonna miss this. I'm glad I get to spend my last full day back here at a place I love to be at. Are you guys getting hungry yet?
Yes, I'm hungry.
Yeah? Bhook lag rahi ho? All right. Okay, let's go find some food. Yeah. 4Q2, buddy. Dude's got a ton of hookahs. I'm gonna walk through the village here and see if we can find some place to go eat. Find something good to eat and take a load off. And then we'll decide what to do next. Barsoom. You're familiar with the Edgar Rice Burroughs books, the Mars books. You'll know that Barsoom is what they called their own planet on Mars. And that's the one where we went to for Anu's birthday 3 years ago. Red frog?
That sounds good.
Yeah? Red frog sounds good? Alright.
As long as they are not serving.
As long as they're not selling frogs?
Serving. Would you be okay with the loud music?
Yeah, that place is pretty noisy, let's not. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Or we can go to other places if you want to.
Let's give it a try.
These restaurants are here basically bar and pub. You have hookahs, drinks and music, dance, all that.
Hey, as long as it's not super loud. That Imperfecto place is where we had one of our first big dates after we got married years ago. First time I came to Hauz Khas. Right over there. Doot. Okay, we got some good food.
You have proper food like kadai paneer, naan and all that stuff.
What do you feel like?
I feel like trying something different like kadai paneer, all that naan we get in US also.
Yeah.
So like the chaat, the things we don't get here more often.
Yeah, okay. Sure, let's try something we don't normally have. That's a good plan. Okay, so we're gonna get up and leave because they don't have anything that we want. We'll go find someplace else. Oh, hear how freaking loud it is here? Super loud. It's like every place here is super loud. Yeah, it's all pubs, all super loud. No thanks. Hauz Khas Social is where we were told to go for chai and things. So let's go give it a try.
Social इधर है.
Social?
Unsocial उधर था.
Social!
Photography not allowed.
Well, they've decided they don't want me in there with my camera, so we're gonna go someplace else. So, it's fine. So the first place we tried was just too daggone loud. And the second place we tried, they literally were out of everything to drink. The only thing they had was booze. We don't want booze. And then we go to this third place and they kicked me out for having a camera. So we're 0 for 3 in Hauz Khas today for food. That's not the experience I had the last time we came, that's for sure. It was, it's been a very different experience, unfortunately, when trying to get food and things. In a fun twist of irony, we're going back to Imperfecto. The first restaurant that I had ever been to in Hauz Khas, way back when Anu and I first got married, we came here for one of our very early dates. We're going back there. So that place is also louder than hell. And I just don't want to deal with loud right now. So we're not going to Imperfecto either. It's like every place here has got to be some kind of weird club. There's no sit down places. Okay, so we're gonna try a place called Navedam. Let's go look. Huh? Where? Ah, okay, this side.
Bharti has been to this place, so it's really nice.
Okay, so put the big camera away for just a minute. Still getting a lot of stares with the big camera. So we're just gonna put that away for a little bit while we eat, clear off the table a little bit, give us some space. We're at Navajam, South Indian restaurant, and I love South Indian food. Proper coffee? We can get proper South Indian filter coffee. I remember these. What are these called? Is it just regular papad? I like these. So sometimes you'll get people selling these on the side of the road in batches. Deep fried ones? These are the ones that we eat at the house, are cooked over the flame, right? I'm dropping them. It's a really pretty restaurant too. You have to take a look at this restaurant. It's beautiful.
The way to drink this coffee is you put in this little dish and then you drink it.
When you drink?
Yeah, but I'm not going to drink it. But I'm just telling you the way to drink it.
Dahi It's sweet. I didn't think it was gonna be sweet. That's really good. My compliments to the chef. I was really not expecting it to be like that. It was, it had shredded ginger, carrots, mirchi, chilies, and yeah, let's have more coffee now. More coffee. And it was sweet and spicy at the same time. That was really freaking good. If I would have known about this place when we lived here, I would have been eating here a lot more often. We would have been in deep trouble. We'd have been here all the time. Thank you, Bharti, for telling us about this place. I don't know how I could have missed this place living here all that time. More coffee! I love South Indian filter coffee. Navajam. Bahut acha hai. Go there. Bharti, you've never been to India Gate yet, right?
No.
Oh, chalo fir. It's been years since I've been to India Gate, but Bharti has never been at all. Oh. Bharti, have you ever been to India Gate?
No.
No? Why? You live here. Man, I don't live here anymore and I've been here before.
Shame on you.
This was one of the first places that we brought my mom and dad to when they came to visit us when Anu and I got married. So my mom and dad came to India to attend our wedding and we brought them here. And a little bit has changed since we've been here last. I think there's a bit that's changed since the last time that Anu and I came here. There's a bunch of restored places that they were working on when we were here last. And there's a part that approaches right up to the India Gate monument itself that I think is newer than the last time we came here. So it's really been fun to come back again and see everything that's changed since we used to live here. The place keeps growing and growing.
What's your channel name?
Ty Morris. आपका नाम क्या है? और आप क्या नाम क्या है? और आप? Edward. मेरे नए दोस्त हो. Okay. Thank you. Good day. So people will always come up and ask me for a photo because I'm a foreigner. People like that. Even when I lived here, people are like, photo clicker do, give me a photo, may I take photo? Always happens to me. just behind India Gate. You can see India Gate behind me here. And just in the other direction is the new War Memorial Complex. I don't think any of this was here when we lived here. I think that this is all new. And so this is a pretty cool experience being able to see this for the first time. It's very cool. Security wala made me take the microphone off the top of my camera. He says microphones aren't allowed. And I'm like, भैया microphone camera में है, microphone phone में है, microphone hearing aid में है, क्या difference है? नहीं difference है. Okay, this is new. The last time I was here, they didn't have this underpass. So this is really cool. It's a big underpass where it goes right under the main street back here. You used to have to find a way across, you know, the Indian way. You just kind of like put your hand out, try and stop traffic and go then. So, this is cool.
Yes.
Okay, first time in India Gate. What did you think?
It's good.
Yeah?
Yes.
Would you go again?
Yes.
Are you gonna take Arun or are you gonna go alone?
Arun.
It's been quite a day. Not quite done yet.
आप यूं हाथ करके खड़े हो।
नहीं ये गाय बोल के हाथ
एक ज़्यादा स्पाइसी नहीं।
नॉर्मल है।
और क्या है?
थोड़ी है।
कैसे है?
अच्छी है।
Not a bad day for our last full day back in India. It's going to be kind of bittersweet going back home to the US again, and I've missed this place a lot. This place gets India, and I'm really grateful I could come down to Delhi again for our last full day. It's been a great time, and if I talk about this too much, I'm going to get choked up in public, and I don't want to cry for all these people. So, okay, फिर मिलेंगे. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye. On our way back to Najafgarh for the last time. Has it been a good trip, baby?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's nice.
You promise? Thank you for bringing me home.